Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another TheeSportsScoop video. So, obviously, the Super Bowl is now a little less than 2 weeks away, but if you guys are fans of the channel, you've been following us, you know we love our NFL draft content. It's right up there with our NFL content. You know, one of the most exciting things. It's really the NFL draft is just up there with in terms of build up and hype, just like the Super Bowl. But today, as you guys saw by the title, we just saw the Reeses 2022 Senior Bowl day one. I'm going to be going over some of the highlights, some of the tapes from some of the risers, some of the fallers. I want to say the tape that I'm getting this from is from Rashad and Dave PNP on YouTube. You guys probably know them, Panthers podcast. Make sure I'm going to leave their link to the video down below. I don't want to take it. I don't want to be taking there. It's the only highlights I could find that were good. Make sure you guys go check them out because he works really hard in these videos. So I want to give him credit. I'll leave that link down below if you guys want to go check out the highlights for yourself. Also, great channel. But I'll be back to the highlights he posted, going over what I like, what I don't like, going over some quarterbacks, some players that I actually didn't know were risers. But yeah, it looks like some of the risers were Malik Willis looked really good. Coby Bryant, corner out of Cincinnati, who I love, looked really good. And the main rise was Trey McBride, who Surridge, co-host on the channel, absolutely loves. So we'll be going over his tape also. But when we're going over it, just got kind of breaking down, giving my first day one reactions. If you guys like this video, I'll do day two, day three. I'm not actually sure how many days there are in. I think there's 3. I might be wrong because I know the last day it's a game, obviously. And today is just kind of some preliminary workouts. But let's get into the actual tape. So obviously here, again, go show some love to PNP. Obviously for the highlights, very, very grateful for them. But let's get in. All right, so we look at the American offensive line. Obviously, you have Malik Willis on your left, number 7, Sam Howell, 14. Then I'm not sure who 17 is. I think that is Bailey Zappe out of, I might be saying it's not Zappe, it's Bailey Zappe out of Western Kentucky. He had a ridiculous season, breaking all of Joe Burrow's records. He had some ridiculous stats this season. But let's get into the tape. So obviously the offensive line here, again, not too many notable prospects. I know prospects. There's Daniel Falele out of Minnesota, absolute giant. I'd be like 6'8", huge tackle who was going to be drafted last year, ended up not being, but now is a riser in the draft. And then I'm not sure who else. I know they have some good prospects, but I'm not sure who else they have. I believe, they have Salier out of Georgia, who I absolutely love, someone who locked up Aiden Hutchinson in that semifinal game. All right, let's get in. So here we have Bailey Zappe out of Western Kentucky. What a phenomenal season he had. Obviously transferring with his receiver prospect from, I'm not sure what they transferred from some Christian school last year. And Bailey Zappe had a ridiculous season with Western Kentucky, over like 6,000 yards, like 50, 60, over 60 touchdowns. I'm pretty sure. Ridiculous game. Was throwing like 5 a game. Obviously not in the most competitive division, but was having crazy stats. Obviously he's not going to get the recognition Joe Burrow does and won't be the number 1 overall pick, but definitely someone to look out for to see how he does play against some of these better prospects from better, obviously, conferences in college football. We'll see some of his tape here. So again, not really throws that we're too worried about, not contested throws. Again, not much to break down there. Again, what Bailey Zappe, I think, has a ton of is he has a big arm, someone who obviously has been able to produce with several teams. So he's very, very interesting as a prospect. But here we have Brian Robinson Jr. out of Alabama. Big fan of Robinson. Obviously, someone who definitely, obviously we know the stature of Alabama running backs when they come out, Najee Harris, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, the big names. And Brian Robinson, definitely not one of those big guys, but obviously he has that size of an Alabama running back, someone who I really like late for a team. And again, the amount of value teams have been able to find with running backs in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th rounds. I think Brian Robinson could be a steal in the draft next year. He's a very, very, aggressive runner, a dirty runner. And I'm a huge fan of him. Again, not much here, just showing his workout, but really excited to see what he does when we actually get to see him in action in some of these games. Definitely watch him. I mean, look at him, big player, and definitely has kind of that motor of an Alabama runner. So here we have Carson Strong, Romeo Doubs out of Nebraska. Obviously, both teammates, Romeo Doubs and Carson Strong, both playing on Nebraska. And obviously big fan of Carson Strong. Again, I think, this quarterback class is definitely interesting because there's no, there is solid ones, Corral, Pickett are probably your 2 guys. Maybe you have Malik Willis as your QB1, but Carson Strong, definitely a sleeper. I think someone who might have a chance of getting late 1st round, but I would assume 2nd and maybe 3rd is his more, viable option. But again, someone with a really strong arm, accurate, and we'll see him throw to Doubs here. Again, really good route by him, kind of getting outside, getting the corner on his back shoulder. delivering a great pass inside on that shoulder, again, showing a little bit of that, showing a little bit of that accuracy. Again, that ball is exactly where you want it to be. I'll even draw it up a little bit here. So you want, look, outside shoulder here on the corner, and what Carson, obviously knowing Doubs as very well, as he places that ball right on the outside shoulder, which was just huge, placing it right there. So the corner, if he's reaching over, it's pass interference. But again, he's not throwing it over top here, letting the corner get a chance on the ball. And again, really well done from Carson Strong. And again, someone who I'm really, really excited to see throughout this whole process of the draft. So here we'll see Carson Strong again, now in more of a full field kind of thing, a little bit of play action here, time in the pocket, again, navigating well, getting out. And then we'll throw it down to his check down, although he will miss. So, everything was good up to that throw. I really, again, if you guys watch any of my film breakdowns, you know how much I love a mobile quarterback, but more than that, a quarterback who's able to be mobile throughout the pocket. And again, here, you're going to see 20, who might have even gotten held a little bit. I'm not sure what the reffing is here, but again, he's going to get outside. Carson Strong, again, climb through the pocket, and then he's just going to throw it outside. But unfortunately miss it. But again, really, really good job. Play recognition. I love quarterbacks who are mobile in the pocket. So that's definitely something I love to see. So again, here, climb throughout, and then he's just going to look down again, keeping his eyes downfield. And then he looks to the other way and gets a great throw. And so here we're going to see Doubs again against the other corner. And this is, again, really good coverage. So defended very well from Joshua Williams, who's a bigger cornerback. And again, it's, I think a lot of what you've seen this year, especially in the NFL, what we saw a lot from Ja'Marr Chase is the releases kill people. You look at that Chiefs game from Ja'Marr Chase, it's releases that kill the corners. And it's just defended great here. So he's going to shimmy there. And then again, he's going to get his hands on him early and defend that slant really well. Good play recognition there, and really good aggressive play from Joshua Williams. So that was really exciting to see. Again, we see Kenny Pickett back there. Here again, we're going to see some more full field action, and this is Bailey Zappe, if I'm not wrong, or excuse me, it's Coby. So this is Bailey Zappe at quarterback, Coby Bryant, who's being highlighted here. If you guys know me, I love Ahmad Garner. I absolutely love Coby Bryant, winner of the cornerback award. I'm blanking on it, but just so impressive. Obviously, one of the best cornerback duos in the nation, held their own against Alabama, although they did lose. Coby Bryant may have gotten injured early, but I think he stayed on. But again, just fantastic corner. I think someone who is so underrated, and in such a good cornerback class, this guy will be a absolute steal in the second or third round. I'm telling you, this guy is going to be a good corner. And again, just great coverage there. So let's watch the release again off the line from the receiver. I believe that's Romeo Doubs again. I might be wrong. It is. But again, look, really good at finding that release, keeping his eyes low, following the feet, and then staying with him, getting his hands on him. And then again, he does this perfectly. That it's, a big problem. This is going to sound very stupid. It is hard as a cornerback. The most important thing is being able to turn your head. And again, I'm going to bring it back to this Ja'Marr Chase game. Charvarius or Chiefs corner. You look at the difference he made in that Bengals game. And I know they still lost, but you just look at the difference between turning your head and not turning your head. First of all, not turning your head causes penalties. They'll catch it over you. It's such a disadvantage. And what Coby Bryant does perfectly here, keeping his eyes on, sees the receiver's eyes go up, and he's turning his head at the perfect time, just as the ball is about to land. And that's just fantastic coverage, breaking it up there. So Coby Bryant, again, someone who excites me a lot. Now going against established Ole Miss receiver Braylon Sanders, who played with Matt Corral this season. Again, staying very, very much disciplined here, keeping his leg straight. Again, look at how he's moving that legs, keeping his leg straight, notices a slant, and then gets on the inside there. Doesn't even let the pass get to Braylon Sanders. So just very well done here. Now we're going to see another Cincinnati player, linebacker Darrian Beavers, one of the highly touted linebacker prospects in this class. Someone who, again, just capped off a fantastic Cincinnati defense that was so good, a big reason why they made the playoffs. And again, someone who's very good in coverage. He's going to be going against, I believe this is Trey McBride. I might be wrong. And it is. And great coverage there. Again, getting a little bit handsy, a little bit, but just enough where it's not affecting, or again, the flag, let me call it. So he's going to go here, and it's just going to be a little bit, it's a stop cut. And again, see how he gets his hands right behind him there. And he's going to stay with him, and great coverage there from Darrian Beavers. Great to see. All right. We're going to see it again here. Desmond Ridder, and then it's Jerome Ford. So Desmond Ridder here. Again, a lot of the good quarterback prospects are here. I don't think Matt Corral might have been here, but I know Pickett, Strong, Malik Willis was here. Obviously Bailey Zappe. And again, covering out of the backfield, Desmond Ridder. to his Cincinnati running back. Again, great pass. And that it wasn't fantastic. I know there's, the running back turned back, but you would have loved to see that be placed over the shoulder, because the problem is here, he now has to, and again, a big problem with Ritter is his ability to place it in the correct spots. Although he has been able to, I know it's his size. That's definitely more, again, you want to place here. So he's running, catches and goes, but instead he has to kind of turn back and backpedal while tracking the ball. So that would have been something I would have liked to see, where Desmond Ritter leads Jerome forward. But again, it's not huge. But again, just look here. He had that. I'm not sure if this is a linebacker safety. It looks like a smaller linebacker. He had him on that play. So you would have just loved to see him get it here. So now we're going to get into some really, really interesting offensive line play. So we have Cade Mays out of Tennessee and Devonte Wyatt out of Georgia. Two really, really, again, guys who are probably second round guys. Devonte Wyatt, who had a fantastic national championship game, obviously kind of shadowed by Jordan Davis. But look, it was a really good Georgia defense, obviously the best in the country. So we're going to see some plays here. Cade Mays, obviously inside offensive lineman, really good standing his ground there, keeping his power, pushing up into the chest plate of Devonte Wyatt. Again, really good there. And you can just see boom. And again, just really good power. And Cade Mays using that, because obviously Devonte Wyatt, not the biggest guy, but using his power there. Now we're going to see wide receiver Dontae Drummond. So again, not a guy I know, I believe, I'm not sure, but again, good route there. And here we're going to see some more stuff against. So again, Bernard Raymond, someone who's been a huge riser in this draft, offensive tackle. I'm not sure who Ebi KT is, but Bernard Raymond, someone who's arguably a top 5 tackle in this class, top 7 tackle. Again, need to do a little bit more film on him, but here doing really well. So he's getting his hands over that shoulder, holding him well, and he's going to get him here. We'll see how he does it again, keeping his power. Really well done there from Raymond. Look here, let's watch that snap back again. Oh, here is Dontae. Let me know who Dontae Drummond is. I'm gonna do some. I always love knowing new players. It might be it's not the receiver from Boise State, but again, here, really good job not holding there. You get called. They were wrapping around, keeping the power up, and then being able. Ibikiti is trying to get up power around and then pull outside of that chest plate. And he does a really good job of not holding him. And I'm going to say holding, but he's not holding him. Here we're going to see Kenny Pickett, again, really interested to see what he can do here. Again, in obviously 11 man, and he's going to do a little bit of play action, get pressured and deliver it on time. Then here we're going to see some one-on-ones. And again, Braylon Sanders here out of Ole Miss. Good. That was a perfect ball from Kenny Pickett. It was a little bit late. Because you see Braylon Sanders here. He has to stop and track, but that was delivered perfectly. Again, I'm not sure what the corner's doing. Just not turning his head there was the problem. But again, great ball from Kenny Pickett. We know how accurate this guy can be. Again, go check out my draft profile on him. We just know how accurate he can be. Now we're going to see Malik Willis here to Calvin Austin III. Malik Willis, again, one of the most raw prospects, I think, has the ability to be the best quarterback in this class. Here, step back. We know how much arm talent he has. And again, he's going to deliver that ball perfectly. Let's watch that back. That was perfect. Snap back, drop. And again, just deliver that ball perfectly. He's going to make the receiver cut outside. And that's what Malik Willis has some of the most impressive arm talent I've seen. He's going to deliver this ball. So again, the corner is going to have that outside. He's going to have it here. So he can either drop it in here, but what he decides to do is lay that ball a little bit more outside so the receiver can just come in. And it just gives the corner even less of a chance, because now he has to change direction and come in. And it's just a perfectly placed ball right over the shoulder into the basket. And a great play here. We're going to see him again. Again, good throw there. Again, not that one we can't break down too much. Here we're going to get some more D-line, O-line action. Andre Stueber versus Travis Jones here out of UConn, I believe. Travis Jones and Stueber, Michigan O-lineman. Here we're going to see it again. And it's Zion Johnson, who I'm a huge fan of. Obviously, Ogbonia, big fan of also, but Zion Johnson out of Boston College. Really, really powerful, big guard. And we're going to see here this snap. Really good job. Keeping his hand inside. And again, he's going to get ripped a little bit there, but does his job standing up. Zion Johnson, another guy who I believe will be a steal in the second or third round. Here we're going to see Desmond Ridder again, and then we're going to see Trevor Penning destroy someone. But Trevor Penning, you guys know this guy 6'7". Him and Daniel Falele are just ridiculous, like size-wise. Mekhi Becton just dominating size. We'll see him here. I believe he is. I'll try and highlight him. I haven't been doing that. I believe he is right here. If I'm wrong, I might be wrong, but I believe he is here. Let's just keep an eye out. And I believe it's Desmond Ridder. Oh, excuse me. Trevor Penning is on. All right. Well, Trevor Penning, excuse me. Trevor Penning is okay. So we're going to watch that snap back. Trevor Penning was not who I highlighted. Trevor Penning is right here. So we're going to watch that snap back. But that was, oh my God. So Trevor Penning is going to be that left tackle. So we're going to watch him here. He gets beaten and just throws him to the ground, but he ends up getting sacked. So I'm not sure what to call that. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Throws him to the ground, but ends up tripping the quarterback. Again, not sure what to call that. Here we're going to see Kenny Pickett again. Right outside. Good job there. And then Carson Strong, Rashad White running back out of ASU. Good to see. Now we're going to see Desmond Ridder again, see what he can do. And great throw. I believe this is Dwayne Haskins out of Michigan State. Excuse me. I just say great throw. If you guys know me on the channel, sometimes I just say things because I zone out. Let's watch that again. There, a bad throw. Desmond Ridder definitely is starting to fall a little bit. I mean, that should be a throw that he delivers perfectly. That's definitely a little bit scary. Ooh, there's Roger McCreary. Oh, I would have loved to see some snaps from him. That's definitely concerning from Desmond Ridder, who I've kind of noticed that he's a little bit not overrated, but just a little bit tough. And here, Jalen Tolbert, I believe this is the Boise State receiver. I might be completely wrong. Really good release, and then just breaking speed there. We'll see how Howell delivers his pass. Really well done. I do not like Howell. I'll say that now. Good pass from Sam Howell. He just reminds me of Baker Mayfield, looks wise and play styling wise. But again, really good release from Jalen Tolbert, and that ball is placed perfectly. Again, he's throwing it to that inside, so the receiver can kind of adjust and get on the inside of the corner. It just makes it that much harder for the cornerback to cover. Now we're going to see, I believe it's Tolbert again, going to make a comeback there, and it's Howell throwing here just to get some more offensive line stuff. So we're going to see Tyre Carter against Logan Hall. Really good protection. This offensive line has been killing it here. Let's look at some more stuff. Here we have Travis Jones, who's just going to bull rush there. Travis Jones again on UConn, and then UConn were just awful this year. So good to see. Good to see at least they got a draft prospect. Here we're going to see Trey McBride, who it looks like the number one tight end here. He looks fantastic. Kind of that, and kind of that George Kittle, just huge frame, really, really good hands. Actually, even better hands are than George Kittle. I know that he just fumbled. I think that was down, but he just looks great. His route running's been really good, and his hands have been great. Look at that there. Good coverage. Here now we're going to see some more stuff. Tyreek Smith out of Ohio State. And now we're going to see some more Malik Willis. Again, I believe that's Jalen Tolbert out wide. Again, open route. Good pass. I believe he's kind of throwing it in there on a deep post or kind of deeper slant. Now we're going to see Daniel Falele against Majai Sanders, two really highly touted guys. Majai Sanders, arguably a first-round pick, now has fallen a little bit. But Daniel Falele, I mean, look at this guy's just sheer size. It's just he is ridiculously big. And then Majai Sanders, again, just another really good Cincinnati edge rusher. We'll see Falele here. Again, he kind of holds there and brings Falele. He kind of uses his Falele's momentum to bring him, or excuse me, Majai Sanders' momentum to bring him down. But Majai Sanders, really good spin move. Falele does a good job of keeping in front of him, does fall. And I'm not sure if that would be counted as I'm not sure if that would have been a sack or not, but gets him down there. But there we'll have it with the Senior Bowl highlights. Again, really, really fun to watch at. Just gets me so excited for the draft. I love draft sleepers. And again, it's just so awesome to learn about some of those players. So make sure you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Who did you like? Who did you not like? Let me know if you want to see our day 2 reactions. And again, shout out to PNP, Rashad, and Dave. Go subscribe to them. Go check out that video. That was their video. That was their highlight reel. So I want to shout out to them very much. Let me know what you guys think. Keith McDermott, the Sports Scoop. Make sure you subscribe if you like draft content, NFL content. Our Super Bowl picks will be recorded tomorrow. We're doing a really well edited, podcast, full thing, breaking down all of the stuff for the Super Bowl, all the matchups, the game summary, our predictions, all of that tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Mostly will be posted on Thursday. Maybe it'll be posted tomorrow. I'm not sure, but make sure you guys follow us on Instagram so you can know when we're posting videos, and let me know what you think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Can't wait for the NFL draft.